In this video, we're taking on the most extreme fair food we can find here at the California State Fair. I'm here for the most innovative. It is a combination of vegetables and fried food like I've never seen before. Unhinged, this, without frying it, is 1,080 calories. Over-the-top fair foods the West Coast has to offer. You've never seen a dog the size of this dog. In our last video, we explored the wonders of fried mozzarella sticks wrapped in bacon.
That is incredible.
And stuffed turkey legs. When it's in the container, you can't tell how monstrous it is, but this thing is gigantic. Now we've left Ohio and flew cross-country to the Golden State, also known as California. Time to see how Cali stacks up against the Midwest. Let's move. All right, folks, we have come to our first freaky fair food location right behind me, Outlaw Burgers. And honestly, these two burgers I'm about to try should be outlawed. This place behind me, they have an extensive menu. They have something they're calling corn dog sushi. But if you look closely, I'm pretty sure they just sliced up a corn dog. They have turkey legs that are Texas-sized. What would a California-sized turkey leg look like? I guess we'll never find out. We're here today for the cotton candy burger and the Twinkie smash burger. Sometimes sweets and burgers go together well. I've seen people put two donuts as the buns on a burger, and guess what?
Dude, that is amazing.
But here we're not dealing with glazed donuts. Here we're dealing with straight up cotton candy on a burger. Is it delicious? Well, I'm gonna go inside into the kitchen now to see how it's made and to find out. Right here I am with Anna, and she's starting with step one, the buns. The buns are already pre-toasted. There they are. She takes a nice big pink piece of cotton candy. She smashes it down to fit the burger bun perfectly, and she puts it on top. Over here, she grabs a little bit of blue cotton candy. She grabs a skewer, and then that goes through the top bun. All of it is stacked up high, but there's one ingredient missing, and that would be the beef patty. Let's go get it now. So typically when customers come here, this is what they give them, and then they're supposed to walk over here to the burger counter to pick up their patty. And by counter, I mean this flat top right here. Right here we got Kevin, and he's just put down two patties for me, and he's gonna hit that with a little bit of butter. He gives the first patty a bit of a smash, and he gives the second patty a bit of a smash. And he hits them both with a little bit of seasoning. He gives it a little bit of a flip. Kevin making moves. He applies cheese to both burger patties. Now it's not just beef and cotton candy, it's also cheese. Kevin opens up the burger. He puts the first patty on. He puts the second patty on. Then he puts the cotton candy on top of the top burger. He puts the skewer through everything. And that, my friends, is how you make a cotton candy burger here at Outlaw Burgers. All right, folks, our first food on the West Coast. Take a look. Was this thought of by an actual chef? Absolutely not. This is pure marketing. Now, here's how I like to imagine this discussion went down. Hey, let's put cotton candy with a burger. Would that taste good, though? Hey, shut the fuck up. I make the decisions around here. This is obviously a unilateral move. It's something crazy and something that might be secretly delicious. Let's go for it. You know what? I think cotton candy on the burger, it works, and here's why. First of all, it's not distracting. I thought it might be overwhelmingly sweet. It's not that different from putting a sweet barbecue on top of the burger. You know, cotton candy, when it's wispy, it's really nice. It melts on your tongue. But what they've done here is they've kind of compressed it. So when you're chewing on the burger, you're chewing on this hard compressed cotton candy. But I don't mind it. So in the end, did I want to be a hater? Absolutely. But can I now after trying it? No, I think it's pretty good. Is it a little bit of a gimmick? Yes. But it looks nice. And when you eat it, it tastes pretty good too. This is a big win, but their second burger, there's no way their second burger works. The second burger we're gonna be trying from the same location is a Hot Cheetos Twinkie smash burger. Boom, right now I am with Tomatilla, and she's gonna start our burger build. Let's get to it. Step one, open the bun drawer. That's where the buns are. Step two, hit it with a little bit of mayo. Oh, a lot of mayonnaise. Oh, okay, even on the top of the bun, I have a feeling this is our food glue. From here, we have a whole tray of hot Cheeto crumbs. She takes the top bun, she presses it into the crumbs. The bottom bun, she hits it into the crumbs. Very beautiful. From here, we need the secret ingredient. 2 Twinkies, and then even more mayonnaise. Mayonnaise now going on the Twinkie? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Time for those Twinkies to receive a little bit of hot Cheeto dust. That gets put on top of the bottom bun, and that is ready for me to take to the burger station. All right, Kevin starts with 2 meatballs. Just like before, each meatball is gonna get a little bit of a smash. He hits them with a little bit of seasoning. Then he hits each patty with a bit of cheese. He hits each one of these patties with a nice piece of bacon. Oh, he hits mainly that patty with bacon. From here, oh my gosh, he puts the burger patties on top of the Twinkies. He stacks it all up on top. That looks wild. All right, folks, we have the final product right here. First of all, the hot Cheeto dust. This is a trend at state fairs. It's being used on a lot of different foods. You'll even find, for example, corn dogs that are coated in the hot Cheeto dust. Beyond that, Twinkies. What is a Twinkie? For the 60% of my audience who's not American, oh God, a gay or bisexual young man with a slim build. Is that what I'm eating? Oh, gee, California again. Do I have to? Oh, I found a better definition. An American snack cake described on its packaging as golden sponge cake with cream filling. Still sounds gay. All right, folks, there's no way to go about this than by just giving it a shot. Let's go. The quality of the meat, the cheese, it's very good. Then after that, they're just messing with you. The sponge cake itself, it kind of starts to blend in with the actual bun, but the cream cheese does come through. So there is an interesting sweet element. Meanwhile, the hot Cheeto dust, it's giving me a little bit of a kick, a little bit of spice. I like it. Would I put it on top of the bun? No, because now my hands are covered with mayonnaise and hot Cheeto dust. But does it look good on camera? It looks amazing. Perhaps the most fun part of this burger is every time you take a bite, something squishes out of it. So right here, I've got my little sponge cake covered in bacon grease and Cheeto dust, and that's just like a separate little appetizer to have alongside the burger. That's kind of good. The Twinkie got a little bit of smoky burger grease on it too. I like it. So we have started the day with two burgers. Essentially, the form factor is the same. The fun, weird ingredients they put inside, different. Which one do I like better? I gotta say, the cotton candy. It's a very manageable, edible burger. But in addition, I didn't mind a little bit of extra sweetness. It's kind of like having a sweet barbecue, except for, you know, blueberry cotton candy. So this is our first fair food location, but we have a lot more to see today. Guys, we are on the West Coast, and they do things here a little bit differently. From here, we're moving on to our next location. Let's move. If you come to a state fair in California, expect to find Mexican food. That's what we have behind us at our next location right here. A little place known as Pepe's.
Hola.
This place has the best of it all. Tostilocos, agua frescas, piña coladas, and fruit cups. But we're not here for any of those. We are here for the SANDIA Pop. This is an amazing Mexican amalgamation. It's a fruit roll-up, it's watermelon. Let's go inside and see how it's made. I am in the kitchen with Erica. Erica, put her there. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
First of all, you have this kind of snack station right here with a lot of traditional Mexican snacks and drinks, but then we have the SANDIA Pop. Does SANDIA mean watermelon in Spanish?
Sandia means watermelon in Spanish, and then pop is just, popsicle.
Ah, I could have used Google for that, I bet.
First, Erica wraps the entire watermelon slice with 2 strips of fruit by the foot.
Is this a traditional food or is this like a state fair food innovation?
It's new. It went TikTok viral. We've seen it on a reel. They were throwing it on a stick, so a watermelon wedge on a stick. Well, hey, fair food on a stick, right? So we're like, let's try making it a little more fruity, candy, gimmicky. And so we got a fruit roll up. My kids have them all the time. So I was like, let's wrap this fruit around it and then dump it in chamoy tahini.
Next, she dips the whole thing into chamoy sauce.
It's mixed with tamarindo candy. It's got a tangy, salty spice flavor to it.
Then she sprinkles on a light dusting of Tajin for that extra kick.
This is super healthy. It's fruit. It might be wrapped in candy though.
Fruit candy.
The candy also potentially made from fruit.
Finally, she adds a slice of lime on the side and our SANDIA Pop is ready to enjoy.
All right, folks, our third food is right here, coming in at $13.05. Is it healthy? Yes, it's fruit. 9 out of 10 doctors recommend if their name is Dr. Dre. Here's my main concern. The fruit by the foot is gonna be kind of gummy. Meanwhile, the watermelon is kind of mealy. I'm worried I'm not gonna be able to break through the fruit by the foot, but let's give it a shot. Cheers. Oh yeah, that worked out beautifully. I genuinely cannot believe how delicious that was. I had very moderate expectations. First of all, I don't even like watermelon that much, but something has happened here. The fruit roll-up has kind of gotten a little brittle. When I bit into it, it was so easy for my teeth to go through it. Meanwhile, this thing is just slathered in flavor. The watermelon itself is cool, it's refreshing, but there's something special that happens when you add these flavors. First of all, there's some salt in the chamoy or the Tajin. It's bringing out even more flavor, but then you have like the ultra sweetness of that fruit by the foot. So somehow it's tricking my brain into thinking that the watermelon itself is basically candy. It's watermelon on steroids. It tastes like this watermelon has been injecting a sugary solution for weeks. So that is food number 3, but we have a lot more food to see. Let's keep moving. Our next location, right behind me, a place known as King Bubble Tea. But here they're selling a lot more than tea. This place is all about Spam. They do so much more with Spam than you ever would think possible. Now, we all kind of know what Spam is, but not really. And especially when you open the can and it kind of plops out with a thud, you might have questions. Contrary to some myths, it does not contain mystery meat. That big blob of meat consists of pork shoulder and ham, along with salt, water, potato starch, and sodium nitrate. Nitrate. Here, they're taking that gelatinous product and they're turning it into delicious State Fair food. Let's go inside and take a look now. All right, guys, I am inside the kitchen right now with Camdon. Camdon, how's it going?
Good.
I'm super excited to be here because you are serving State Fair food like I've not really seen anywhere else, but I'm trying to understand the theme of this location.
We don't really have a theme. We're just trying to bring new ideas to the fair and be a little creative. So we started out with the boba and then we added on the Spam.
Why Spam?
So it's a bit of a staple in my household. We all grew up eating Spam. And so we thought there could be a great opportunity to have it at the fair. We have Spam sliders, Spam on a stick. We even throw it into a wonton taco shell.
So I'm gonna be trying that later, but let's start out with the Spam fries. Boom, take it away.
We got the Spam coming, take it out the can.
So this machine you have right here, this is for making French fries from a potato, right?
Yes, it is.
Dang, look at that. So these are really the exact dimensions that you would get from a potato, only it just happens to be made out of gelatinized pork. So those get dropped in the oil and they're gonna fry for
about 4 to 5 minutes. We really want them to be crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, so that you can get that little bit of a crunch when you bite on it.
Now the Spam fries are floating to the top. He takes them out of the oil. The color has completely transformed, turning them from a kind of pinkish color to this golden brown.
We're gonna let them cool off, but we do a really cool thing here. We actually reuse the cans. So when we open the can, we clean them, we put our papers in them, and this is how they get served. And that's how we make our Spam fries.
Boom, it's Spam. This is not something I was expecting to see here in California. I do believe Spam was invented in the USA, and I think actually there's a giant Spam factory in my home state of Minnesota. Meanwhile, it seems like it's something that Americans hardly eat anymore. In fact, Spam is kind of the butt of a joke until now. So right here we have the Spam fries. Now the packaging is brilliant, except for one thing, the nutrition label on the side. Holy shit! This, without frying it, is 1,080 calories, and then they put it into pure oil. So that ain't helping. Time to give it a shot. Let's go. Oh, that's nice. It almost tastes like crispy fried bacon at first. On the outside, it's nice and crunchy, but on the inside, it's a little bit soft and gooey. Gooey's not the right word. Moist. It's moist on the inside. But as I'm eating these fries, I'm thinking, God, they're so salty. This is a nice meat to put inside of some kind of a carbohydrate vessel, like a slider or like this right here, a wonton tacos.
The Spam tacos start with cubes of Spam sizzling on a hot skillet, glazed with Japanese barbecue sauce. Next, he grabs the wonton taco shells, already fried and shaped, ready to be filled. Each shell gets a scoop of Spam cubes. Then a layer of their homemade coleslaw, a sprinkle of cilantro, and a slice of lime on the side for a fresh touch. Finally, it's all topped off with their homemade spicy mayo sauce. And just like that, the tacos are ready to eat.
My first Spam tacos. Who are we offending more at this point, Asian people or Mexicans? The Asians are like, we want nothing to do with this. The Mexicans are like, hey, that's not a taco. I kind of love it. I love something that offends everybody. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, I like it. Now we're really achieving some balance. Yes, we have that very heavy fried protein-packed Spam, but then we have that cool coleslaw. We have that spicy creamy mayo. We have lime juice. Beyond that, it is a texture sensation. I mean, it's already almost falling apart because that wonton is so fried and crispy. If you add just a little bit of pressure, it'll break into nothing. Beyond that, the Spam itself, very crunchy. Excellent combination. This is nice because you really get deeply and intimately acquainted with how the Spam tastes, but then this is nice because you kind of cut the intensity of the Spam and you mix it with all these other delicious ingredients, including that Japanese barbecue, which tastes a lot like teriyaki. In general, this is the type of healthy State Fair food innovation that I was expecting and hoping to find in a place like California. Let's keep moving. All right, folks, we're moving on to our next food. Remember earlier I was saying that flaming hot Cheeto dust is a popular thing to put on foods now at the State Fair? Here, you can see that in action. Here they have hot Cheeto corn dogs, but they have something I've never seen before. Takis. Wait, what are Takis? They sound like they're Australian. Takis are slim homosexual men. No. Takis are a brand of rolled corn tortilla chips known for their intense crunch and spicy, often chili lime flavor taste. Sounds nice, but how does it pair with a corn dog? Well, we're gonna go order it now and find out. All right, folks, here we have the Takis, and here we have the Taki-covered corn dog. Let's get into it. The Taki. This is blue heat flavored. It is fiesta size, and you can see the little tortilla chip right here rolled up beautifully. Now, I asked already if I could open up this bag and try a Taki for myself, and they, of course, said, cannot do. So, instead, we have to imagine what this would taste like. Close your eyes now and imagine the taste of blue and also heat. Yeah, I got no idea. Meanwhile, this has been turned into a dust and put onto this corn dog. This corn dog costs $17. What? Somehow when you go into the fair, you suffer immediate 100% inflation. It's wild. All right, time to give it a shot. It is interesting. First of all, it just tastes like corn tortilla chips on the outside because that's what it's made out of. Beyond that, the taste, it is a lot like blue and also heat. No, it is citrusy and a bit sour. So you're getting really a classic corn dog. I mean, come take a look. It is a dog, plenty of breading, and it is fried. The corn dog, completely standard. Just your standard $17 corn dog. But in the end, is it good? I would say it's more fun than it is good. Can you get a normal corn dog here? You can. But for folks who want to try something new, this is the move. All right, folks, we have rolled up to our next state fair food stall behind me, a place known as Eat at Joe's. The menu here is mainly fried food. Fries, deep fried cheese curds, deep fried chicken strips, fresh fried zucchini. But if you go over here, next to the trash can, you will find a food known as the Fat Darrel Sandwich. When I saw this, I knew I had to figure out who Darrel is and what the sandwich is all about, because if you look closely, it looks like it's filled with cheese sticks. I'm intrigued, I must learn more. Let's go. My good sir, how are you doing today?
I'm very good, thank you.
I just saw your menu. On this side down yonder, you have a Fat Darrel Sandwich.
Well, the Fat Darrel Sandwich is a sandwich that started back east at Rutgers College. There's a stand back there that makes big hoagie sandwiches, and if you eat so many sandwiches, you could develop a sandwich and they'll name it however you want it. And this guy named it Fat Darrel.
I love that idea. If you create some monstrosity, eat it 3 times, they'll name the sandwich after you. Let's go inside and see how the sandwich is made. Right now, I'm with Everin. He's gonna make the Fat Darrel. Let's get into it. It all starts with this giant hoagie bun. He slices that in half. He puts mayonnaise inside. Then we head to the fryer section over here. Oh my gosh. French fries going inside first. A little bit of lettuce for roughage. Tomatoes. Back to the fryer. Right now we're getting some chicken strips piled in. 3 chicken strips. And then he's got some mozzarella sticks too. 3 mozzarella sticks. The picture did have 4. Oh, okay. Everyone, gracias. Thank you. All right, folks, right here we have the $18 Fat Darrel Sandwich, a sandwich that surely absolutely nobody has heard of before. If you look at it from a bird's eye view, you would have no idea that this is a sandwich. How do you even sandwich this? Yeah, that's it. That's all we got. That is the back, and that is the front. Hey, Subway, when are you putting this on your menu? You can call it the Jared. All right, what do we do? I mean, I'm just gonna give it a shot. Oh, well, not bad. First of all, the use of mozzarella sticks in the sandwich, I'm a big fan of that. Beyond that, the vegetation, the tomatoes, the lettuce, it adds a little bit of wetness. It helps everything go down. I like it. This hoagie bun is quite good, very soft, and it's really wrapping all the ingredients in there nice and tight. I thought this would be something that'd be impossible to chew and to swallow, but actually, the mayo, the lettuce, the tomato, it's enough food lubrication to get it down. The only thing I would do differently is not add all these fries. The fries are just making everything more difficult, and they're not adding much. In the end, Darrel, what a guy. This is a guy who threw caution to the wind when it came to his body, his blood pressure, his cholesterol, and his calorie intake. This is a man who didn't sweat the details when it came to a sandwich. He was literally happy to put anything between 2 buns. We have come to our next location. Here, we have no special access. We're normal customers like everyone else. I hate it. Behind me, up here, you can see this place is called Chillin' and Grillin', and they are grilling on a different level. What they have here, a bacon-wrapped dog. It doesn't sound that amazing. Okay, it's a dog, it's wrapped in bacon, we've seen that before. No, you've never seen a dog the size of this dog. First of all, let's talk about the price of this dog. $19.31. That would make a football stadium price blush. Hello, please, could I have 1 bacon-wrapped hot dog? Ah, I was wrong, it's $21. And here it is for $21. Amazing. I just feel like I'm being ripped off. No. Oh, okay, I go to someone else. Come with me. Sir.
How you doing, son?
I'm doing good. Can I make a video and ask you questions?
Sure.
Can you tell me a little bit about the food that you're serving here?
We're the #1 vendor at this fair. Pretty much every fair we go to every year. Everything we make here is from scratch. Our sauces, our seasonings, our rubs. And as you can see, we have a world famous kebab here. There's 4 chicken thighs on every kebab. We season it. We make our own sauce that we glaze it with after the fact. Looks like you're getting the bacon dog. You can't go wrong with that either. It's a half-pound all-beef hot dog with a 1/4 pound of bacon.
This sounds amazing. Let's see it come together. All right, so he takes the bun. First, he puts on the dog covered in bacon. Then he hits it with some vegetables. So it's absolutely smothered in veggies. We have a grilled jalapeno right here, and that is complete. Boom! Hot dog. At this point, do you call it a hot dog? This is like a hot German Shepherd. This thing is gigantic. Beyond the dog, we have all of this in here. Green peppers, red peppers, onions, and then a whole freaking jalapeno. How do you handle such a beast? I feel like I should ask this hot dog for consent. May I touch you?
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
Thank you. Cheers. Oh yeah. With the toppings, it feels more like a fajita than a hot dog, but I like it. Beyond that, the bacon is perfectly crispy, and then the dog itself, pure 100% beef. When I squeeze it, you can see the greasiness coming from inside. That is a good quality product right there. And if you get excited, there you go, that happens. I can complain about it being 21 bucks, but the folks here are going above and beyond to deliver a nice product. But from here, we've got more food to see. Let's keep moving. From the desolate heat outside, we have come inside where we are taking a turn toward the sweet. Behind me, a food stall known as Country Fare Cinnamon Rolls. But trust me, you have never seen cinnamon rolls like this. Let's head to the kitchen now to see how it's made. Boom, I am here with Willie of Country Fare Cinnamon Roll. Sir, put her there.
Thank you, Sonny.
Cinnamon rolls, how many do you think you sell during the whole duration of the California State Fair?
25,000.
That's a remarkable amount. Beyond that, how many different cinnamon roll SKUs do we have?
So we've got the original cinnamon roll. That original cinnamon roll's been around for 48 years. That is what started this company. Like 30 years ago, we had some cinnamon roll hit the atmosphere out there on the landscape. Let's go back like maybe 15 years. We started going for something more savory to go into the rolls. We've got 9 or 10 different variations on the menu at any given time, and some rotate in and some rotate out.
Editors, don't be tempted to cut off the whole history and just cut to the, hey, we have 9 to 10.
Willie starts each cinnamon roll masterpiece with a huge batch of secret homemade dough.
There's 17 ingredients in that bag of flour, blended in a gallon of yeast and water.
From here, he moves the dough into a large plastic container.
This is going to produce 36 cinnamon rolls.
Next, he stuffs the dough into a sheeter, which rolls it out to the perfect thickness. That strip is then carefully laid out across the pre-buttered table. Now he stretches it out so he can begin layering in more flavor.
So now he is cutting the butter into these little butter tabs with the butter cutter.
After that, each butter tab gets evenly spread across the dough, making sure every roll will get a generous portion.
My God, I never knew cinnamon rolls had so much butter. That is wild.
From there, a shower of sugar and cinnamon rain down over the dough. Now he rolls it up tightly.
So what we have here right now basically is a 7-foot cinnamon roll.
Yes, sir.
This massive cinnamon tube gets sliced down into 36 even cinnamon rolls. After that, the rolls are placed onto trays and moved into the proofing box to activate the yeast.
So here we have the cinnamon rolls that were just created, and then these are the ones that have been proofing for about 20 minutes, so you can see how much they expand in that short amount of time.
Once proofed, they go into the oven and bake for 25 minutes. Every 5 minutes, trays are rotated down a level so the cinnamon rolls all come out equally fresh.
Boom, coming out of the oven, take the pan off, and that is the final result. The smell is amazing. Boom, dessert. It was amazing watching Willie work. Sorry, that sounds like the beginning of a children's book. Let's watch Willie work. There's such a broad range of food making people here at fairs like this. On one hand, you got somebody who will put Takis on a corn dog, fold their arms against their chest and think, I've done something here. On the other hand, you have Willie, who is a legitimate food scientist. All of what he's doing right here is decades in the making. This one is his newest variety, cinnamon roll tres leches. Tres leches is actually Spanish for 3 leches. That's exactly how many leches are in here. Is leches milk? I thought milk was El Milko.
Our tres leches variation starts with a steaming hot cinnamon roll. First, it gets drenched in layers of rich tres leches sauce. Next, a generous swirl of whipped cream is piled on top. After that, a dusting of cinnamon and sugar. From there, golden caramel sauce is drizzled on top. And finally, it's finished with a grating of cane sugar.
If you're taking a look at it, the whipped cream is melting down a little bit. Oh no, it's like a mudslide. It's coming off. But in general, this looks outstanding. It looks delicious. There's a reason it's got to be in a bowl instead of a boat like this. So I'm gonna start with this before it dies completely. Let's give it a shot. Wow, that's a lot going on. First of all, just the bread. I think you could get this cinnamon roll with nothing on it and it would still be quite satisfying. The bread, it's soft, it's cinnamony. There's little firm bits and little doughy, soft pockets inside. I mean, in order to make 36 of these rolls, he used 2 pounds of butter and more than 2 pounds of sugar and cinnamon. It's so sweet, it's so rich, it's so tasty. It's pure decadence. That is delicious. But then we have this right here. So right now we're about to make the bacon bomb. Let's get to it. This is the base cinnamon roll that every cinnamon roll is made of from here. Right here we have the frosting going on top.
Bacon!
Then she yells bacon. Ooh, the bacon is revealed. So we have a whole tray full of little bacon bits here. Oh my God. A ton of bacon is put on top of the cinnamon roll. From here, she hits it with some maple syrup. Boom, and right there we have it. This is the final product. Let's try it out. This is every Canadian's wet dream, except for, sorry, we're not using Canadian bacon, also known as ham. We're using actual bacon. I want to see what happens if I just pick this up and really just handle it. Oh, that's what we want to see. The cinnamon, the sugar, and the butter that have created these gooey layers. Time to give it a shot. That is quite the flavor combination. I mean, these two are so different, even though they have the same base ingredient. Right here, this is super rich, super creamy, super sweet. And then this is like really bold, pure, smoky bacon. It pairs so well with the sweet frosting. 10 out of 10, Willie, you're doing good work. Boom, so that is the California State Fair. But which food among all the foods today was the most extreme and the most satisfying? I'll let you know. It was the cinnamon roll, specifically the tres leches or three leches. I spit a little bit. We'll keep it in.
So that's California, but next time we're leaving the West Coast and heading down south for some State Fair Southern comfort. See you then.